Premium Lite.
It's more of the YouTube you love with fewer interruptions.
So now they can watch me do this without ads? Woo!
Ooh, I like this very much.
Yes. Hey, everybody, back to work.
Introducing Premium Lite. Way less interruptions, way more YouTube. Only $7.99 a month.
YouTube Premium, enjoy ad-free videos, plus the YouTube Music app. One subscription, 2 apps. Try 1 month free.
With YouTube Music Premium, listen ad-free, offline, and in the background. Try it free.
Treat yourself to more NFL games this holiday season. NFL Sunday Ticket is now only $12 per month through December 1st. Sign up now. Terms and embargoes apply. is killing me.
It's the same songs over and over.
For the last time, let's try the YouTube Music app. It'll always recommend new songs we'd like.
I'm going fast!
This rips.
Try the YouTube Music app, included with YouTube Premium.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Over that transition. What do we got here? Some Pioneer Gold on Kiwi Road. On my Atlanta. Let's see. So, welcome to Kiwi's Road. Of course, it's me, James. Kiwi, where are you? Oh, she's in the other room playing Later Gator. But that's okay. Let's see. What does the world bring us today? On this train of digression, there's all kinds of things happening. What do I got lined up? Let's see. I got some a short lined up. I got some comic picker stuff lined up on a video. We got that necklace lined up. Look at this. We'll go to that real quick. Take a look at the see. Already digressing early. I'm James. Like I said, this is Kiwi's Road. I got a necklace I'm giving away. So if you haven't, which I'm surprised that I'm the only one out of like 100 people who have already seen this little short, but there is a link somewhere in the chat, pinned to the top. Go to that link, click it. Short will pull up. Make a little comment, say hi, how do you do, whatever. Leave a frowny face if you're upset. Don't matter. Just post a comment, because all it takes is a comment to sit there for a chance to win something like this little beautiful necklace. Here, let me show you that necklace real quick. I'm gonna transition over that. So here, there's that. Which I can't even see. That's okay. That necklace, which looks, oh, like it's not even showing you. Probably because it's not even showing you. We'll transition back over this way and figure out what is going on. Can't see it. Can't see it. Oh, got some drone footage. Uploaded some footage from trip back east. And then what else we got? Of course, we got the hawking area in the back of the train in case anybody wants to take a gander at the gander. You might find yourself checking out after checking some things out. What am I doing? I am trying to figure out what am I doing myself. First I gotta go to my own thing and pull up my own stuff, which that way I can see what I am doing. Oh yeah, we were working on that. Huh? What happened? I'm gonna take a gander over here. This little thing. Oh well. While I do that, let's check out some footage. I want to sit there. I'll mute myself. We'll put up some footage. Some vacation. Some of this you've already seen. Let me get to something you haven't seen already. You've seen that. You've seen that. You've seen that. You've seen that. If you haven't seen it, oh well. This one's a short one. There we go. What is transition? Take a gander. Nice looking pond. Low. Doesn't seem like. Fishing. We got stupid stuff on here. Figure this out real quick. That's what. Things pop up. We got nothing better to do than just pop it up. Make it work. Figure it out. That's just the way it works. Let's see. We back in action. Oh wow, we are back in. Oh, that is so crooked. I need to fix that. More like show. There. I don't like that. Oh, what else is open? Let's see about this one. Where is this? 42 seconds. I'm gonna take off here. Bleep, 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 bleep. Up, up. So, you can't see me. I'm talking to myself, looking at myself on my own screen. That's alright. But, like, the advantages and disadvantages of changing your, well, I think it's an advantage, changing your perspective from one plane to another plane, as it sort of is. It just, things open up. You know, even something as simple as going up 5-10 feet can make a big difference in how you see things. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh. Yeah. Watch this all out. See, I like try to catch like the sun and nature. In this case, it was just blinding me out. Oh. What we got going on? Oh, some fishing. Oh, that's what we're doing. Let's check this out. I pause that. Where's my mouse? My mouse is over here. We're going to this. Transition over to here so that we can take a look at that necklace. See here. Oh. Well, this here is what's going up for grabs at the end of this live stream. I think that'll look beautiful on the missus, the daughter. Oh yeah. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Oh my mantle. What are we gonna do with this world? Alright, transition back. So what else? Oh. What else? So I'm working on a book, which I'm gonna show bits and pieces of that here as like an appetizer of what's to come. It's I'll have to read this one line from it that I think is a pretty good sum up of what it is, you know. Where did it go? This book is my perspective of my experiences. It's about the history and archaeology, ancients and aliens, physics and the metaphysical, and a little enlightenment at the end of the tunnel. That is a representation, I think, that kind of best suits the theme and idea behind my book, Echoes of Eternity. Ooh, can't wait to show you some pieces. Ha. Well, how about that? We'll go with that. Transition to a beautiful title, Echoes of Eternity, written by, well, me and Grok. Ha! You gotta love AI. Take advantage of it. That's an interesting. Okay, that's an interesting change in the digression of this train, but the evolution in communication. As we went from writing and listening and seeing, and there's still replicating and speaking and writing it down, with the collaboration of a lot of now multiple brains out there on the internet, and you have this big source out there, your mind is only as fast as your body can compute what you're trying to translate. So, for instance, like, oh, here's a magnet, right? But in order for somebody to understand what kind of magnet I'm talking about, square magnet, round magnet, how big is it? Is it coated with some type of paint? Is it not? You know what I mean? There's all kinds of different things that somebody has to show. So, like, when video and audio and the collaboration of both, and so you have video calls and stuff like that, or streaming, making videos on YouTube, you're able to sit there and say, hey, I have a magnet like this. Oh, let me adjust this so that thou shalt see me a little bit better. When they describe I have a magnet, I'd be like, oh, look, I have a magnet like this. See, it's a magnet. It's round, that big. I happen to have two of them. Ooh, there's a little repelling there. That go with this ferrofluid, which is part of Project Cosmos, right? So changing, writing something down, trying to draw a circle and trying to describe what a magnet is, I am now able to, bam, show you what I'm talking about. So AI and the flow of information is like an accelerator, as in the evolution of communication, how telecommunications and audio video has changed how we are able to learn things, right? So in, for lack of a better word, the future, things are going to evolve and change quickly, I believe, in the evolution of communication with artificial intelligence, the internet, telecommunications, and so forth. But that's, just parts and bits and pieces that are like in the book Echoes of Eternity that I'm working on. What else? Oh yeah, so there's the necklace. We covered the necklace. We got the echoes. Let's look a little bit more at that book, Echoes of Eternity, shall we? Yeah, we'll just go there. We'll just do this. We'll do this. We'll do that. And I'll just do this. So just kind of, it's like a journey from starlit caves to, let me just bring this up. Oh, what? Alright, we won't bring this up. Alright, we won't bring that up either. Oh my Lord. There, we do that. Something like that. There, that's better. Oh, transition that so you don't have to see my. Oh, that's the thing. Oh, Atlanta. When you work with two screens. and your muscle runs a wild, ain't not much you can do but try to figure out where is it at. So, in this sense, this book is kind of dedicated to anybody and everybody. It's, I think, anybody who's like gone above and beyond and asking, like, why am I here? Why do I exist? Right? How do other people know I existed? Part of that is, you hear the words leaving a legacy or leaving your mark on this world. Another part of that for me is how can you leave the biggest mark with the least amount of impact? For me, that's called the lazy man's way of doing things. So, I mean, that's kind of like with Project Cosmos. It's like the lazy man way of doing things, of getting a power plant that is above and beyond what we currently have. So, when we look up to the stars or to heaven or the sky, and we see these lights, for me, it's like like grains of sand in the palm of your hand. To me, that's what I see in the sky, in an ocean that is just filled of grains of sand. So I'm only able to see just that little bit of what I can see above me. But for me, if each of those lights are a type of solar system, there's got to be points and pieces where there are civilizations that have been created hundreds and thousands and millions and billions of years ahead of our creation here on Earth. Which, I mean, if you go back on the human evolution of the chain, I mean, you're talking anywhere between present day, right? I would say like the modern era of the last 2,000 years. You have the pre-era, another 10,000, 20,000 years, 40,000 years, and even longer. So the evolution in everything, and the evolution of man and how it progressed so much faster and better and more complicated versus everything else that's just still trickling along, has always been part of a question in my mind since I took that anthropology class. Anthropology class 101? Or maybe it was archaeology 101. It was the anthropology. Not about people and humans and stuff. And so, always asking why has always been an idea that has kept me going. And so, the future for me is the past civilizations that have already progressed above and beyond their civilizations. And so it's just an interesting way to bring that thought down into a book on top of just some of the things, because I'm connecting archaeology and aliens. I mean, there's connections there that people either know or don't know. Let's see. It's gonna be simple. A simple book. Just a few chapters. Let's see. There's the preface right there. There's part of it. Showing a bit of the evolution between our living, how we communicate, and how we travel between places, either here or there. Modes of transportation. I mean, you're talking traveling between point A to point B, either walking, crawling, animal, horse, and they started making these carriages, boats. Of course, boats before carriages. Larger and larger vessels to carry more and more populace. Larger and bigger things. Trains, planes, and automobiles, you know. It's amazing how the evolution of man has progressed, especially when you look at the evolution of man progressing within the past, shit, I'd say 200 years, let alone 400 years. I feel like I have to sneeze. So, like, as I continue to, on a personal level, as I continue to engage or progress my knowledge of learning things that I don't understand, it gives me a better understanding of what I don't know. If that makes any sense. But I mean, as life goes on, we evolve in how we communicated between just ourselves and the people in our own cave world, and how we communicate with the world now outside of us. When you have electronics, wavelengths, hardline, the evolution of communication between grunts changed to hi, how are you doing. The brain, as complex as it is, that evolution is just an amazing thing. So, just for instance, 40,000 years ago, you have places where we have existed and have made our mark on this world, or somebody has made their mark on the world. You know what I mean? And it is there for as long as it'll be there. So, in a way, on my own level of the journey on this planet, it's like, well, what's a good way for me to leave my mark on this world? Everybody wants to leave that legacy, and it's like we all have our own ways, our own niches. The things we say and do with the ones we love is one of the greatest ways to leave our mark on this world, and it echoes out from there. So I think writing a book about the things I have learned, both in a spiritual or religious aspect in life, I think it's the metaphysical, in the physical realm, the scientific realm of how things have been created or made, and how they evolve and change. Different cave paintings from 1722. I mean, those are long years ago. I mean, their artwork is just pretty nice. So this is just like a representation. Like this guy is actually a different style guy, and like this rhinoceros is like over here, and like it's a different style bird. So one of the nice things in like that with this book I'm writing, one of the concerns that my wife has is copyright infringement and like plagiarism and like all this other stuff that the whole legal society and educational society will come after me. I mean, like, God forbid if I don't use like the right comma somewhere. That, you know, yes, that was for you. Commas. Anyway, that's just choo-choo. That's a little side joke somewhere. Somebody will get it. Then I'm protected, and one of the ways was I was using Grok, or not Grok, but this other like AI program and another program to sit there and create images for me, so that I could use those images in this book as a whatever style type of book it'll be. So that's why, like, as I'm explaining and looking at these pictures, they are representations of the things that the representations of the things I've seen. So I just re-described it, or I'm re-describing what other people have seen. It is to me, in a sense, it is kind of no different than if you look back through the thousands of years of petrographs, all right, little tappings on the walls, all right, fuck, all right, people type it in there. You know what I'm saying? They're all chiseling shit in the concretes and in the mud and stuff, leaving their mark of the things about themselves or the things that they have seen. If they see a damn, rhinoceros, they're gonna make a mark of a rhinoceros. If they're seeing somebody else that looks like them, they're gonna sit there and draw what looks like them. So in that journey, I mean, you can step it up to, so this place, I'll go back to that picture, but I will put this so I can read it. So there's Göbekli Tepe. They have large pillars in a circle, some 8 to 10,000 years ago, right? But they have on their stones depictions of things that they have seen or that they're trying to re-represent. So in my book, it's important because as you walk this earth and you follow in the footsteps of other people, their shadows, then some of the places you'll find will show markings that they've left of what they valued or what they've seen. And some of those things are just uncanny to not being not human-like, or shapes and stuff like that. So now there's other portions of this book that I feel bring value to what's to come. You know, it's showing a relationship between, again, the ideas, thoughts, and theories between complex geometric shapes or geometry to common buildings and methods in which things have been created throughout time. For instance, there's like Noah's Ark, Solomon's Temple, and the Rosalind Chapel, where there's cube, the sacred cube has been used, or the cubit, a measuring platform, was used in building these structures that have been passed through time. Valuable information that was kept and utilized. Even so, a part of this evolution that I'm on, this journey, is learning sacred geometry and how it's in the everyday, well, not everyday, but in the things around us if we see them. So this tree of life, or the seed of life, is a good representation that so let's see, we'll go over here. A interesting thing, the pattern that you see with that tree of life, if I'm not mistaken, is also a pattern that can be replicated. I might have to double check, but I think it's a pattern that can be replicated, or I mean, there's other patterns. In dimensional spaces, when we think of sound and vibrations, I think for me the basic sound and vibration as we think of a sound wave or as a line on a screen or a noise that just kind of comes out. But it's more so like a cone that vibrates in and out, coming out. So as that sound wave is fluctuating, it fluctuates in and out. In that perception between going from a single plane or another type of plane to a spherical plane, it changes, I think, that perspective. So seeing that these types of oh, I have to sneeze, so pardon me. Oh, my Lanta! I think the dust bunnies just ran out of my nose on that one. But the tree of life, or patterns they're like, can resonate in the fluids, not just the air molecule, but the fluids, your bodily fluids, I mean your blood, your spinal fluid, the water you're in, can resonate with this type of, or these types of different geometric shapes. So it's just interesting the effect that sound waves and fluids have in relation to, I mean, especially with Project Cosmos. Oh, Project Cosmos, power plant, propulsion system of the future. In case you don't know about it, that's okay. I think another part of this journey, I'm going to pull this up, is this thing right here. So for me, one of the basic breaking downs of my learning when I'm trying to learn things greater than me, I still have to learn the things smaller than me, right? So it's like a timeline of things expanded, both internal and external. But one of it was breaking down the elements to basic elements, and ether being that of the self, the human self, the human consciousness, the essence in which your pineal gland is you. Because it interprets and translates everything external to internal that your brain can then filter through and comprehend. So all your experiences are filtered through your pineal gland. So, I mean, so for me, it's just interesting to see that even mathematical equations like pi or the Fibonacci sequence is represented in symbols in which have different representations, right? Oh, what do we got here? What else? Oh. So it was interesting as part of this journey is knowing or learning how philosophy and physics kind of work and go hand in hand. Solomon's temple, which was built way back yonder, probably like something 10,000 BC. Was it like 8 or yeah? I think somewhere around 10,000 BC, give or take a few thousand or 100 years or some stuff like that. But through time, things have been lost, but then reacquired. It's the flow of information. If you control the flow of information, then you can almost disappear it. But in essence, if you can't, then it can overwhelm, right? And what's wrong with that? The more you know, the more you learn. Whether something be true or not, I mean, I think that's where experiences come in hand. But these guys were established 1100s, so they worked and started some of the first credit systems in society. They'd take your coin over in one place, you'd go over to the other side of like the Mediterranean, over towards Jerusalem, and then they'd pay you back the coin from a note that you had. So kind of the credit system. But in religion, they were tasked to retrieve archaeological valuables. Who knows what it could have been? Speculations of different things, like a chalice, or you know, the Ark of the Covenant, probably manuals and manuscripts that were retrieved, and then all of a sudden there was a change in, I guess, their way of life. And then they were like hunted down and like they were trying to be exterminated. But are they? Or are they? We don't know. So I think another part is the as above, so below. In this world, throughout history, the ancestors or newcomers had sat there and again, things that they've seen or they want to relay, they represent, they carved, but they also built to, in this case, some of these cases, places like Tenochtitlan, the pyramids in Giza. There's pyramids over in China that represent Orion's belt. So, I mean, it's interesting how some of these places have almost exact representations, but it seems like some of their living styles from some of their building styles are different, and yet their evolutional styles are either very slow or they've disappeared, as in like civilizations just kind of, where'd they go? They ain't here no more. But I think part of the change in societies is how they've you know, the things that made them great, they kind of stuck with some of it. Some of the things that could have made them great changed. But, you know, greed sinks a poor man's ship, or a rich man's ship. Poor man, he ain't too greedy. So, anyhow, there's more. There's a few more. If you want to learn about evolution of communication, AI, extraterrestrial or non-terrestrial, human stuff. Or maybe you just want to learn about black holes. Or maybe you want to learn about, you know, DNA stuff. This book might be for you. So enough with the book stuff. Let's just, like, go back to me. Alright. So, that there is Echoes of Eternity. Working on it. I'm hoping to get it to come out Christmas, but probably not, because I'm a procrastinator like none other. But I'm thinking about doing a short where like the first, I don't know, 20 people will get like a free digital version of the book when it's ready. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I like that idea. So probably do something like that. Alrighty. Oh, that's green done. Really disappeared. Okay, so seeing as how we're hawking books, I hate to do it to you people, but we gotta hawk some jewelry. It's jewelry hawking time. So here we got an eBay store that I don't even have pulled up. And there's still some Jedi stuff on there you can get. That look, fat guy, not on a little coat, but man, a little great. We got some necklaces. We got some more Jedi stuff. Some more necklaces. Beautiful pendants. Some bookends if you like bookends. Maybe some geodes. How do you like geodes? Geodes. Small geodes, large geodes. Not that they ain't that large of a geode, but there's some geodes. More necklaces, more bookends. Geode bookends. Okay, done hawking jewelry for now because I did enough with the book. But just in case people haven't figured it out yet, go to that pinned link, leave a message, comment, so I can get this show on the road. There's only one person comment, only one person wins. Woo woo, makes it easy for me. Makes it easy for me. All right, so that's hawking jewelry. Let's go. Where are we going? Over here. More video. Let's show some more drone footage. There we go. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's just a train. What about this one? There's a train track. Let's see. You can't see because it's a blank screen. But now you can. Nope, we're walking through the woods. So I ended up taking the drone. I put it on my shoulder and started walking around with it, recording. Worked out pretty good. Oh, my Lanta. Turn that down a little bit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Alright, Circle of Death. Next one. Circle of Death. Next one. Alright, big screen. Here we go. Let's try this one. Alright, we'll circle this one for a second. Shouldn't take that long. Oh yeah. Choo choo, motherfucker. Oh, just kidding. You know, I tried to get on that train, but it just wasn't happening. It's going a little bit too fast for me. So again, the ability of having a different perspective of the world around you changes, I think, your perspective. It's like, if there's this much more, then how much more is beyond what I cannot see? Well, it makes for interesting videos. Oh, you know what? She started acting all funky like I was trying to bring it home, and it was like going all slow, being all like not very fun like. Oh no, here we go, zipping through. Gonna crash. Not just kidding. So it must have been a good one. This way? What do we got over here? Nope. Driving along in my automobile. That one. How about this one? What's this one? Here we go. Take off. Taking off. Oh, there's a train. Choo choo. Alright, who wants to look at trains? Nobody. That's alright. We'll go back to me then. So, back to this necklace here. It's got etched on it the 988 representation of the suicide prevention hotline. In case there's somebody you know or yourself that feels like you just can't handle it anymore. Pick up the phone, reach out, because you just never know. Just letting loose a little bit of that burden can just change your life drastically. So let's see, we got Comment Picker, Project Cosmos, YouTube. Oh, well, for shoots and grins, let's do that here. So the video that you should have gone to make a comment on is this one. So for your viewing pleasure, let's give it a gander. So, if you haven't already, go to that link that's pinned at the top. Click it, go to that short, leave a comment, come back, because I'm drawing that necklace when I'm done boxing this up. So, speaking of boxing up, let's do that. Let's box this little thing up. Let's throw some of this tunes back on. Not so loud. I got just that volume over here to blast everybody's ear out. Boom. 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 Alright. We're gonna copy that link so that we put that link in the comment picker when we are ready. Again, this is for this necklace right here. This one, this little beauty right there, that beauty right there. So let's make that box. Let's get this ready to go. As we sit here, let's start with this one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, nice and flat. Whoosh. 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 That's your edges. Now this one's fun to do. So this one I do the sides first, and I do the other edges. So I bend the outer edge inner, then I slide it down and do the inner. Flip it over, do the outer two edges, the inner. So I bend the outer two first, then I bend the inner, then I bend the inner. Then I'll bend these in. Bam. 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 Slide those in. Bam. Slide them in. Bam. Just like that. Now we take that pretty little thing we call a necklace and go like that. Bam. Bam, just like that. Ready to go. So, that didn't take long. Well, seeing as how that didn't take long, let's go over here and let's wrap this show up. Okay, let's do this. So, people have a few more seconds to go over there to this here, that video, and leave a comment because we're about to get this show on the road. Now, I'll take my time inputting the information, but good luck to everybody who's entered. As nobody entered, the word was spread. The spread of the word. Word is the bird. All right. There's the link. It's in there. You know, I wonder if anybody else did go and make a comment. Let me go check. Let me check. You know what? I'm not even worried about it. I don't even worry about it no more. Forget it. Add comment, replies, filter duplicates. One winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Only got one. There's probably only like one or two people, so we're going to change this to like 30 seconds. 20 seconds per thing. There we go. Oh, wait. Is that the duration of the entire thing? I can't remember. Let's find out. 6 plus 5 is... Let's see. I don't know. I'm guessing. Let's see. Getting our comments. Oh, there's only 2 comments on something that's been seen by over 100 people so far. Oh, my Lanta. So it's a 50-50 shot. Somebody's going to win. I know I can't win myself. So, let's see, shall we? Let's start this thing up. Winner, chicken dinner. Who do we have? Oh, my Lanta. Oh, who's he gonna be? Who's he gonna be? Oh, like, did he won the neck? Oh, well, yeah, but I'm not checks, dude. It seems how I can't win my own thing. Let's try that again. Let's see. 9 and 7 is what? 16. Oh, we still only got 2 comments. Let's see. Let's see who we got for winner, chicken dinner. Oh wait, did somebody leave to go make a comment? Wait. I can stop it. Wait. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, still only 2 comments. Oh, what happened? What happened? It's the holiday season. Just remember, sometimes giving is a whole lot more fun. I'm thankful for the gift of having my Ooh, why must I go is the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Why must I go? Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. I'll put that in the chat if I can find where it's at, so that you know it's congratulations to you. Congratulations. Why must I go? You won the necklace. You won the necklace. So, with that, just want people to remember that keep it cool, keep it calm, and just keep treasure on. I will get a hold of Mr. Why Must I Go, let him know he won the necklace for show. Keep your eye out for this if it happens again. Like, comment, subscribe. And hey, don't forget, it only takes a second to leave a comment. Not just for me, but just for anybody you know. And just, you'll be amazed at what, well, hopefully, a more positive outcome. Leaving comments. So with that, keep calm, treasure on. And until next time, keep your eye out for that book, Echoes of Eternity. Don't forget to check out, while you're checking out, Kiwis Road on eBay. Till then, peace. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Catch you on the flip side.